What is up, everybody? It's Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey. Today is Monday. Monday. Somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Nah, not this guy. It's going to be a great week, and I'm happy for it. It's a good start to the week. I got to it. Dealing with injuries, blah, blah. So we're moving forward, doing what I can. In fact, I actually felt pretty decent today. I was actually very surprised. I ended up doing 100 burpees again. And when it was all said and done, I'm like, I could have done a lot more, I think. So I think, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. But tomorrow I might just, when I'm done, do more. And let's see how it goes. I don't want to push it too much, but at the same time I do, that's the whole point, right? But this certainly wasn't a very long workout, and none of them are. I think they're pretty effective, but I think if I could do more, why not, I slept good last night, woke up 100 times, but each time I woke up, I was able to go back to sleep like it was a brand new start. So that was kind of cool. I like that. Mowed the lawn at the old house yesterday. It's a third of an acre. It's a big lawn. That was nice. Got some sun. Me and the little daughter, we went to the zoo yesterday. That was fun. We had a lot of fun at the zoo. Got a lot more sun, probably too much sun. But it was good. It's a good day, good weekend. Went by quick, as they always do. But yeah, things are good. Yeah. I think the only thing I really had to talk a little bit today about was something that I talk about a lot, and that's perseverance and consistency, showing up over and over, time after time. Whether you like to, want to, feel like it, don't feel like it, you just do it. You just do the work. I don't know how everybody else is, but while I'm doing something like burpees, my brain is bouncing all over the place, and my imagination is ridiculous. So I'll entertain terrible thoughts, and sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. A lot of times I got to control where my brain goes because it's distracting. And I also got to be careful what music I listen to because music has a big impact on me. For a long time I was really digging, like this more angry music. Some metal, and then of course I like Disturbed, and great bands, great songs. I mean, there's a lot of good songs, but sometimes it's a little bit dark, and things are bad, and the end of the world, and somebody died, and this and that and the other, and it's sometimes I'm like, man, that's not the spirit I'm trying to put into this exercise. That's not the mood I'm trying to, I spent years where I was very angsty and angry at my childhood, and it was easy to, be mad and or just have frustration or anger or aggression or whatever the deal might be. And you know what? I just don't really have that anymore. I don't really have that desire to feel that or go there. I'm not an angry person. I'm not an angsty person typically. I like more of a positive vibe now. I like to try to keep it uplifted. I still like energy. I still like metal and rock and all that stuff. But I find lately I've been listening to a lot of, what do they even call it? There's so many genres of music these days, I can't even keep up. But it's electronic music. When I'm working out, what the heck do they call it? House music. It's like a type of house music, but there's vocals, and it seems to be a little bit more on the positive side, but it has a little bit more energy and some style to it. I think some of that and some of it is, somewhat repetitive, and some of it's not. I prefer the stuff that's not too repetitive, but either way, that house music kind of gives me, I don't know, a little bit of a place to drift off to besides my own, dark thoughts. But yeah. But at any rate, consistency for sure. Keep coming back over and over. That is the key to the whole kingdom right there. I think if you can do that, and you can forget about the past, forget about the future, just be in the moment, just do the work. Don't worry about what it's doing, not doing, the results. Just keep going, man. And, days like, well, most days, honestly, I like to be, with my reps, I like to be deliberate. I see a lot of videos where people are kind of bouncing through their reps and doing half push-ups and, everything. And they're going for speed, and they're going for time, and they're going for whatever. And I'm nobody to try to tell them they're doing it wrong, because, most of these people are stronger than I am, better at it than I am, and that's cool. But for me, I'm not trying to beat anybody or impress anybody or whatever. I'm only trying to better my body and my physique, and and I'm sure they are too. But my point is, I've been trying to do very deliberate, controlled reps and whatnot. I'm not trying to just bounce through them just for time or whatever, because I couldn't care less how long it takes. Like the time makes no difference. I understand personal bests and whatnot, but if my reps are slow, so be it. I really don't care. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of trying to do. And I figure, 'cause at the end of the day, it only benefits you. Like it's not about anybody else. The reps benefit you. So. So anybody that's been watching my videos, you'll notice that little whiteboard there, up under the new light. There was an estate sale a couple of houses down that we went to during the weekend, and they got that dry erase board for 50 cents. And it's basically, it's a calendar. It's divided. Well, it's just divided up into, days of the week and days of the month or whatever. And the only thing it didn't come with is a dry erase marker, so I need to go buy one of those. But I'm going to start writing my days up there. Not that I don't anyways. I keep track of my days, on my phone, in my journal and whatnot. But I think I'm going to write them up there each day. It'll be kind of inspiring to see that calendar fill up. So, yeah, all right, that's what that is. In case anybody was wondering. The millions of people that view these. It's crazy. I was watching a Mr. Beast video, and I'm sure most people on YouTube know who Mr. Beast is, but it is pretty unreal how many people watch his videos. I saw one that's been up for, I can't remember now, it might have been a month. It had like 225 million views. I'm just like, it's absolutely incredible to me. I mean, that is truly incredible. I watched it. I mean, it was very entertaining. It was well done. I wouldn't say it's life-changing or special or anything. It's entertaining for sure. But 225 million views after like a month. That's just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. But it tells you where we're at as a people, what we like to do, how we like to spend our time. It's pretty cool, actually, in its own weird way. Especially for somebody who grew up without, computers or YouTube or anything like that. We didn't have that. We had Beavis and Butthead on, MTV. That's about it. And Ren and Stimpy. But yeah, things have changed, huh? But yeah, like I said, Consistency, persistence, not overthinking it, not overthinking what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong, unless it's helping you adjust your course. But I can tell you, this is definitely a marathon. Getting in shape, changing your body, transforming yourself. It's a marathon, man. It's not a sprint. At least for me. At least for what I figured out is, if you have like a lot of weight to lose, you'll see quick results by doing, whatever. And it'll feel inspiring at first. Like if you're trying to lose 100 pounds, you'll lose 5, 10, 20, and it'll just feel like it's just dropping off, because your body isn't used to that. And it's like, whoa, and it's adjusting to, the calorie deficit or the extra work or whatever. But once you get to a certain point, everything slows down. Like when I weigh myself, for the past 2 months, I mean, I'm not good with time, but maybe 2 months, maybe more, 3 months, I have fluctuated from, 182 to 177, up and down, right in that little area. And I mean, obviously today's like day 17 on this challenge. I'm not losing a pound, like I'll lose it, gain it, lose it, gain it, lose it, gain it. Like I just float around there. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I know that you can do a lot more, reps. You can do a lot more cardio. You can, really, really track your calories. And honestly, I eat really well for the most part. Like I know exactly what I'm going to be eating almost all the time. The evenings, vary, fluctuate. They change a little bit. Weekends, like yesterday with my daughter, I got a hamburger from Brahms. All right, I mean, and we did have nachos one day, but those things definitely I could curb if I really wanted to. But what I'm trying to tell you is everything definitely slows down. You don't see the progress right away. When I look at these videos, I can definitely see my body is different than it used to be. Like 2 years ago, oh my God, night and day difference. But it was such what's the word I'm looking for? Gradual process. Jeez. It was such a gradual process that I just didn't even see it. It felt like nothing was changing, nothing was happening. And so I think that's why it's sometimes can get very difficult, and your mind can play tricks with you because it feels like you're not doing enough or doing anything, or what you're doing is not working. Even though you're tired, even though you can still exhaust your body and not really get great results. So I think you have to be very specific on what you're trying to do, because I think you can go through the motions. And case in point, there's people that do manual labor jobs for 20 years and they're in terrible shape. There's some people that are in great shape, but you're not going to be a bodybuilder by just doing some manual labor. Now you could be absolutely, if you did everything right, if you were lifting the right things, challenging your body enough and refueling. But most people adapt to what they're doing. So you can be tired and worn out, but not really getting the results that you're trying to get. So, and I'm telling this to myself, honestly. I'm not trying to preach to anybody, because honestly, I'm just learning as I go. But when I am learning, and this is a good note for myself, that if you want, progressive results, and you really want to see progressive results, you need to stop for a minute and really think about what you're doing, the workload that you're doing, and what you need to do to take it to the next level. Because showing up and being consistent is huge for sure. But the other thing is being smart and doing the right work, the right amount of work to get the results that you're trying to get. Obviously, like, again, getting the right amount of protein and all those things is important as well, like very important. But yeah, some things that I'm just learning and processing as I go. And that's why I think I was saying, I might start doing more burpees, when I feel like, just because I'm tired doesn't mean I'm necessarily done. Like I did 2 sets of 50 today, and they really weren't too bad. I'm not going at like some crazy pace or something. I'm going at just a normal pace, and they're getting better. And I can tell you, each day, I think they'll start getting easier and easier, till when I'll probably just be doing 100 at a time without really too much problem, I would assume. So anyway, just stuff I'm processing. Okay, guys. Well, if you listen to me jaw on that long, I appreciate you. But either way, have a great week, and I will catch you tomorrow. All right. See ya. This is Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey. See ya. Happy Monday, y'all. It is Monday. It's a great Monday. Oh man, I made it to Monday. That's awesome. It's gonna be a good week. Started off Monday right. Not intense, not super intense, but it's enough. It's enough. My body's rebelling against me right now. Got a lot of issues going on. I didn't know that you could either pull an oblique,
break an oblique. I don't know what's going on here. It's really painful. Feels like a broken rib, but I don't remember doing it specifically, so who knows. But it's amazing what your body can do. But yeah, it's Monday, and it's gonna be a great day. All right, guys, well, go out there and tackle this week. Do something amazing with yourself. Start a project, end a project, get back into a project, do something. Do something to better yourself, do something to better the world around you. Or don't, you know, life's about choices, right? All right, well, this is Lloyd from Iron Dog Journey, out. Yeti.